Arizona's sun sparkles on the side of this community's lifeline, the shiny 6,000-gallon neighborhood water truck. But in just days, in this house, the water could stop flowing.
Oh, honey, yeah. We are down to the wire right now.
What is going to happen with the neighbors when the water runs out?
That's an unknown. I think Hunger Games?
Karen Nabity jokes, but a town running out of water in the American West is now a reality.
We are in the Rio Verde foothills.
It's real for Lee Harris and John, the water truck driver, as well.
Thousands, actually, of people in the Rio Verde foothills area.
It's kind of hard to nail down exactly how many people live here because it's not an official city. And that's the problem.
As I'm hooking up here, I'm hooking up to the city of Scottsdale water system.
John pays $15,000 each month to use this city pipe. But in a mega drought, water is worth way more than money.
Come January 1st, these pipes are going to be off.
That's just days away. Scottsdale can no longer afford to give up 50 million gallons a year. And Maricopa County Supervisor Tom Galvin said no to the neighborhood forming their own water service.
And unfortunately, some people saw that as an extra layer of government. And they had moved out here to escape that government structure.
And ultimately, it's going to be my decision, and many of you will not be happy with the decision.
He tells the Weather Channel, in part, there were several other options that were preferable for the Rio Verde foothills community. The mayor of Scottsdale has been adamant that he is opposed to that deal. Basically, some people in the neighborhood blame the county. The county blames the city. And the city, well...
It was shut down by Maricopa County supervisors.
They're not part of the city. They're not a taxpayer in the city.
Yes, they are not taxpayers. They are outside of the city's limits. Their government entity is Maricopa County.
Lee has resorted to capturing desert rainwater.
Every drop that comes off that flat roof.
It flows into the tubs, then into, fittingly, Arizona iced tea water bottles. They actually last the longest out here, so she can at least flush the toilets.
It's not potable.
Yeah, you can't drink that. Sure, some people have working wells, but...
Wells are going dry.
The next source of water exists, but it is very far away from these thirsty rooftops. You see those mountains back there? In fact, the furthest away mountain, that's the source of water. If you're driving there in a water truck, that could take 3 to 4 hours round trip. And you can only hold so much each run. Are there other communities like this throughout the West?
There are. We're the first ones to walk the plank.
We don't have water January 1st right now at all. Whiskey's for drinking and water's for fighting. And let me tell you, this fight is turning into a war.
Just outside of Scottsdale, Arizona, but not in the city. Dave Malkoff, the Weather Channel. Hey, it's Dave coming to you from one of these little isolation booths inside the Chicago O'Hare International Airport in the Delta Sky Club. I guess you're supposed to do your work calls and not your YouTube updates. Karen and the rest of the folks who live in the Rio Verde foothills just have a matter of days left as we're uploading this on Tuesday, December 27th, 2022 at 6:12 p.m. Eastern Time. So there's really nothing legally or practically they can do get the water flowing back from Scottsdale, Arizona. You saw that mountain way back there that I was pointing to. Not only does it take a long time to drive out there and haul the water back, but it will be way, way, way more expensive than getting it from Scottsdale. And what if the water runs out over there? It's a big deal that affects not only the 40 million people along the Colorado River Basin, but it also affects you if you get any vegetables during the winter. And a lot of that comes from California, and it comes from Arizona and all of the farmers that farm the Colorado River Valley. We will be placing all of our stories right over here that we've done so far and continuing to cover the mega drought on the Colorado River that is going to affect every single person in America. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff that really helps us out here. Thanks.